Hello my friends, this is Lionel Anderson here with you guys with a brand new YouTube BitChute video, and today we are in Munich, Germany. Show our viewers what we're looking at here. Absolutely amazing architecture here. Today's video is going to be on the Illuminati, because a little fun fact for you guys, the Illuminati was formed in the Bavarian area. They called it the Bavarian Illuminati in 1776. So I want to expose the Illuminati today, showing a bit of Munich, but also showing you guys the Schloss Neuschwanstein Castle, which is the Disneyland castle. You know, at the beginning of the Disney movies, you see that castle, and Disney World, Disneyland, they got the castle. That is a Bavarian castle that I do believe has some connections to the Illuminati, and we're also going to be exposing Disney today as well. So in a few minutes, I'm going to take you to the Disneyland castle because we were just there yesterday, and I'm going to expose Disney for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But first, I just want to give you guys some history and tell you what the Illuminati is all about. All right? So let's get into it. So I encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button because we're going to have a lot more cool videos on my travels. So subscribe for more and also smash that like button. And now let's just get into it. So as I was saying, the Bavarian Illuminati was formed in 1776. The official narrative that they wanted you to believe is it was started by a man named Adam Weishaupt or something like that. And it was just a bunch of very smart men, scientists and scholars and whatnot. And they wanted to come together to create a better world and a better form of government. They wanted to bring an end to the religious, the religions of the day, the extreme Catholic rule and all that. That's what they want you to believe. But then they also want you to believe that in 1785, just how many years after that, it all got shut down, and now they just don't exist anymore, and that was it. Well, my friends, what it comes down to is these were extremely powerful men, and they influenced many powerful figures, such as royal figures, and Freemasonry. Many say the Illuminati infiltrated Freemasonry. Okay, my friends? And what it comes down to is they came into the scene to initiate and to start the Great Reset and to initiate the beginning phases of the New World Order. All right, my friends? Because what it comes down to is, yes, they want to bring an end to the religious rule of this cycle. You see, at the end of every cycle, the religious institutions, which were created by the dark forces, they always destroy what they created to bring in the New World Order, the new one world religion. So in 1776, they knew this is the time to start that process because they wanted to bring in a new, better form of government. Well, government is not your friend. Government literally means to govern your mental. So they still want to govern you. They still want to control your mind. But they want to bring in a new system, which is the Great Reset. There's nothing new about the Great Reset or the New World Order. There's been many Great Resets and many New World Orders throughout history, my friends. So they really initiated that process. But when there was pushback against them, they became that super secretive society. They've been around all along, my friends. They just went into even more hiding. All right? So they want to bring in the Great Reset, an NWO, and to do that, they got to completely collapse society now, including the religions that they created. But they also need to destroy the family unit. They need to pervert society and have society totally collapse, which is what we're seeing take place right now. And one major way they do that is through media, entertainment. Well, that brings me to Disney, because we know Disney, we all watched Disney movies growing up, and still to this day, Disney is pushing NWO agendas and major things. So I thought how fitting it would be to head to the Bavarian Schloss Neuschwanstein Castle to expose Disney. So I'm going to take you guys there with me right now, and we're going to take a look at the history of Disney and this castle and what's going on there. So let's go and check that out. Before we do, just wanted to give a big shout out to my sponsors. at Heaven's Harvest, okay? We know they want to bring in this great reset. We're in for unpredictable times, my friends. Many major world events could take place. You got to be prepared for the worst in case something were to happen. As I say, do not be in fear. Just be prepared. So if you use my link down below, you could get yourself 10% off and free shipping off restorable food buckets, organic food buckets for emergency survival food. Okay, my friends? There's also seed kits because you want to be able to grow food, you know, if something bad happens, and also water filtration. All right? So the link is down below. Get prepared now just in case, because it's better to be prepared than to be in an emergency and not have food and water. Okay? Link is down below. Now let's head on to Neuschwanstein Castle and expose Disney. And stick around with me to the very end of this video for more footage of Munich and what we saw here. Alright, enjoy.
From cold and nerves.
Alright, my friends, Lionel Anderson here with you guys, and as you can see, we're here at the Schloss Neuschwanstein Castle here in Bavaria, Germany, and this is the iconic castle that you will see at the beginning of the Disney movies. That's right, Walt Disney chose this castle, and you know, I wanted to expose Walt Disney and the Illuminati and the possible Illuminati connections that this castle may have. As we know, Bavaria was where the Illuminati was formed, okay? So, could there be a connection between Disney, Illuminati, and all these things? Well, let's talk about it, alright, my friends? So, you know, Walt Disney, he was known to be a occultist. He was a 33rd degree Freemason. I'm going to show you guys something right here.
Walt Disney was a Freemason. Ever heard of Club 33?
Disney has a secret Illuminati club we knew nothing about.
You know Disney has a club, Club 33, where you have to pay 6 figures just to join. You pretty much have to be invited. It's a very exclusive club. The only real benefits of this club are like these secret restaurants in Disney.
Oh, I heard those are good though.
You don't want to know what's on that menu. Apparently, there's a club within that club where they throw private parties for the elite, the ultra wealthy. People have like snuck in and taken pictures inside these places, and they have like artwork and statues of Baphomet.
There you have it, my friends. And you know, Walt Disney, I'm not saying all Freemasons are Illuminati, but it goes further than that for Walt Disney. Because you see, Walt Disney put a lot of these themes in his movie about Illuminati and other disgusting, perverted things that, let's just say, the little ones should not be seeing. Subliminal messages. So I got a video to show you of that. Take a look.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Donning playful swirls and a cutesy appearance, the Walt Disney logo has become somewhat an iconic logo for both children and children at heart. Initially believed to be Walt Disney's signature, the logo was actually designed by one of Walt's staff members. So it's understandable why a lot of people think it's a mistake not to have used the founder's signature. But other people recognized something else, as they found a fatal error within the logo which intrigued conspiracy theorists. The swirls in the letters W, I, and Y all form the number 6, which again, just like the previous monster example, results in the design forming the number 666.
Disney are purposely putting hidden perverted image in their movie. If you haven't heard by now, Disney has been known to place hidden inappropriate messages in their kid-friendly films. For example, in the animated film The Rescuers, there was an inappropriate image in one of the film's scene background. The image in question is an image of a topless woman that appears for 2 frames in the film. There's also the animated movie Tangled cover, which spells out a word in Rapunzel hair. There's countless examples of this all over the media, including live-action productions as well. Not sure who was supervising Disney's animators back in the roaring 90s, but they had no chill whatsoever and clearly made it their mission to slip as many dirty jokes into their movies as humanly possible. Why would they do this, though? That's the real question. Well, some people think that Disney wants to sell sexiness to younger viewers in order to get them ready for more adult shows and films and other forms of entertainment that Disney themselves own.
There you have it. Pretty messed up stuff, right? And, you know, as we were speaking about earlier, I believe the Illuminati, they're bringing in the Great Reset, right? And to do that, they need to pervert society because they know society will collapse. So I think that was Walt Disney's goal behind those messages. But now let's get back to this castle. And just so you guys know, we're going to be taking you for a tour inside the castle, so stick around to the end of the video. But the history of this castle was the king of Bavaria area, King Ludwig II, had this castle built. All right, and you see, they called him the Mad King. All right, they said he was crazy. But was he really crazy? They tried to lock him up in the mental institutions, whatnot. Well, it appears that he was possibly not all about the monarchy as much, you know. Maybe he didn't want to take on his royal duties too much, and, you know, it's much of a mystery of what truly happened. But end of the day, they killed him, my friends. That's right. Somewhere in this area, in a lake, he ended up dead. Still a mystery to this day. Could it be possible he was taken out by the Illuminati? Was he doing something that the monarch didn't like? Maybe that's why they tried to throw him in mental institutions, make his reputation as some crazy king. I don't know. This is all speculation, but the death is a mystery, and that's why I want to bring that up with you guys. Maybe a Illuminati mystery. We know the Illuminati is formed around this area. I believe in Ingolstadt, it's called, in a town in the Bavaria area, okay? And there's been rumors throughout the days that possibly the Illuminati would actually meet at this castle. Just conspiracy rumors, whatever. We don't have hard facts or evidence. It's just things that I've heard. But I wouldn't be surprised. And we're going to take a look inside the castle to see if there's any more evidence of occultic things. But just a couple more things I want to point out that's interesting. It appears that Walt Disney kind of mirrored what was inside this castle for his theme park, Disneyland. Did you know that this castle, and hopefully once we go in we'll have some more video footage, but this castle has secret tunnels, my friends. Secret tunnels and secret hallways and stuff, alright? Well, did you know that Walt Disney at Disneyland has the exact same thing? He's got secret tunnels, trapdoors, all sorts of things. Take a look.
Kind of makes you wonder how many doors like this exist in businesses or in places like Disneyland. I mean, you really don't know because it closes so perfectly that it's just, you can't even tell it's there. So it just makes me wonder.
Things we were not meant to see.
I've been freaking trying to get out
Walking
here
into Disney's secret room.
No, I just freaking tried to go to the bathroom and I found myself in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'm a guest. That's my card.
Let me get Carol to help.
Yeah. Okay.
How did you get back here?
I just opened a random door and next thing you know, I'm in here. What is that?
This is just an old building. We'll walk you out.
Okay.
This needs to get the right person to do it.
Man, talking about stairwell after door after sheesh. What is this place? Whoa. What is this? This big empty area in here.
That's right, my friends, and the disturbing thing is a lot of kids go missing every year at Disneyland, and some people say that there's even human trafficking, even of the little ones, going on there.
And did you know Disney was sending kids to St. James Island, aka Jeffrey Epstein's island, for snorkeling trips? Your Captain Nautica's snorkeling expedition. Be whisked away aboard the Captain RIB's power boat in a pair of sun-soaked snorkeling sites and prepare for an adventure like no other. Journey to Picture Square Turtle Cove, Buck Island, and immerse yourself in an underwater wonderland where you're invited to swim and snorkel amidst the schools of sea turtles for approximately 1 hour. Afterward, make your way to your second snorkel stop, Little St. James Island, where curious fish dart back and forth in clear blue water.
Oh
this
my god.
is not even hidden. I found it is on magickingdoms.com if anyone wants to go check it out for themselves. Now, if you go through the conventional Google site, it will tell you that this is false information. So this is Disney's exact words. The island, as well as other locations, were included in the description of a third-party tour so that participants could identify the areas where snorkeling would be available. A statement from Disney read the tour had no connection to the island itself, and Disney has no plans involving the island. And also, Disney is claiming that this is a third-party tour site that Disney had no control over. Okay, so Disney is claiming that they have no control over their Disney Cruise Lines, right? So I checked their site. So apparently, Disney Cruise Line is a subsidiary of Disney. So yes, they own Disney Cruise Lines.
Of course
right?
they do.
So they've been doing this for decades.
And knowing with Walt's Illuminati connections, what he's put in the movies, that's very concerning. And I don't know if those trapdoors have anything to do with it. I'm not saying that that's what King Ludwig was doing here. We don't know. But also interesting that there was underground areas here as well. Take a look. That's right, and of course at Disneyland they have a whole underground layer there as well. Take a look.
These videos show what lies underneath Disneyland, a sprawling and massive system of underground tunnels. One of the purposes of the tunnels is to keep the magic alive by hiding the characters when they're not supposed to be seen. Emergency vehicles also use the tunnels to get to their patient while trying to be unseen by the public so they don't kill the vibe. And here are some more things that Disneyland doesn't want you to know. For a long time, there's been a rumor that some of the bones on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride are from real human skeletons. In 2014, a rider asked an employee about the rumor as he was getting off the ride, and she said the skeleton sitting above the bed in the treasure room contains a real human skull.
There you have it, my friends. So a lot of similarities there. He really modeled Disneyland and all that stuff after this castle here, my friends. So I guess now's the time to take you guys inside and we will explore the castle, see what we can find. Before we do that, I'm just going to say, if you've been enjoying this video, make sure you subscribe for more content. We're going all over Europe doing these videos, exposing these things. And hey, if you want to help support me in my missions here, I'm on the website Buy Me a Coffee. So the link to that is down below. And if you buy me a coffee, I always send you exclusive content, Patreon videos that you don't get anywhere else. Alright, my friends, let's go inside and take a look, see what we can find. Well, we're about to head in, my friends, but this is just right outside the castle. This castle's massive, and it's way up in a mountain. And they want us to believe that they built this back in the 1800s with no modern technology. How did they get all this up there? It's massive. History's not what you think it is, my friends. They definitely had modern technology to build this. Guarantee you. Alright, let's go in. Alright. Got a nice little dog up there. And boom. Pretty amazing stuff. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale movie right now, friends. Incredible. Alright, there we go. Kind of looks like Star of David, which we know is the Metatron's cube, which we know Metatron's cube is the astral AI technology that keeps us in the Matrix. So that's the first little bit of symbolism that I'm seeing. As you can tell, we're getting into some religious themes. I have heard that inside there is a lot of religious paintings and type stuff like that. As we know, Christianity is the mythology of our time, created by the Illuminati, of course, created by the powers that be. So that's why you'll see at these Masonic Illuminati locations a lot of Christian religion artwork, which is really Catholic, right? They were all Catholics, but yeah, so we'll see what we got inside. Well, my friends, unfortunately, we got inside there and they immediately said, no, you can't record inside. And if we did that, they would have kicked us right out. So I wasn't able to do that. So instead, I've just found some footage that I found online that I could show you. Take a look. There you go. I'm sorry it was so limited, my friends, but you know, it is what it is. So, as you could see, very religious themed inside of there. A lot of religious paintings, religious artwork. And yes, there was a lot of Illuminati symbolism that I did come by. A lot of dragon symbolism, right? The lizards. A lot of infinity symbols I saw. You know, the infinity snake chasing its own tail, which represents the great resets. And a time loop, how we're in a time loop and a reincarnation soul trap, right? So a lot of stuff like that. I saw phoenixes in there, and I saw eagles and swans, which is all occultic things, and crosses, of course. So interesting, but yes, like I said, always find that religious symbolism, and I find it fascinating, you know, because a lot of people in the Christian community want to believe, the NWO is against Christianity and everything. It's like, they created it. As I told you guys, they keep resetting the Matrix, and at the end of every age, they destroy the religions they create. A lot of them say, if you call upon the name of Jesus and all that, demons will flee. I laugh at that. They're going to get attracted to you calling upon that name. That name means Hail Zeus. You're calling upon Zeus. Right? And that's why when you go to these Illuminati places and you see Jesus stuff everywhere, the word Jesus, it's all over. Okay? So right there, I'm telling you, my friends. A lot of people say, well, then why did the demons flee when I had that experience? Well, I'll tell you why. Power of placebo. It's all in the placebo effect, my friends. You believe in that reality, that's what's going to manifest, right? Anyways, that's my little spiel on that. That's my opinion. You guys don't have to agree with me, but all I know is when I go to these heavy Illuminati places, tons of religious artwork, religious symbolism. That's what they're into. All right, my friends. So thanks for watching, and I guess our next stop will be in Budapest, Hungary, and that'll be next month. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more videos coming up. Subscribe. Until then, Lionel signing off. Alright, my friends, we're here at this Munich cathedral, and there's this devil's footprint. There's a mythology behind this footprint here. And the creepy thing is, my foot is an exact match. What the hell? Well, I guess I'm here to change the vibration of this place and turn it into a loving place. Full of love, my friends. I'm here to change history. Well, my friends, there's Jesus, and right above him, you see the sun. Because it's all sun worship. And all these cathedrals, they tell you that. Is that the phoenix or the eagle? Well, my friends, this room is very creepy. Looks like we got a sacrifice altar, along with Jesus paintings. Very creepy. Him getting sacrificed, I guess you could say. The cross. And then him dying there. Very creepy, and this is built on an energy ley line. I feel the energy is very intense here. So who knows what kind of horrible things happened right here in this basement of this cathedral. One only knows. Very fairy tale-like here, my friends. Wait 1 second as we get around the corner. Oh yeah, look at that. And then, I believe, right around the corner here, you'll see, we have the Illuminati. Formed in Bavaria, as I was telling you guys. And, of course, you're going to see a lot of Illuminati symbolism here. But, there you go. One common theme you'll see at all these churches is a lot of death symbolism here. You'd think they'd want to remember the memory of their Savior Jesus in a better light than that, but no, they sure like to portray him dead and dying. If that's not a satanic death cult, I don't know what is. Sun worship cult as well. Look at that, they got the rays of the sun.
So much? Did you ever see so much detail?
No. It's hard to believe how some people could laugh at the Greeks or the Egyptians and say, how could they believe in all those myths, the gods and everything? But when it comes to Christianity, they just take it as, oh, it's not mythology. Are you kidding me? This is pure mythology, my friends. No different from the stories that you read in the Greek tales and such. Romans, Egyptians, Sumerians, on and on. Different characters, a little bit different stories, but still same themes, and always comes down to sun worship. And there you have it. That is who is giving you these religions. Never forget. And here we have a statue of Poseidon. Greek mythology is huge here as well in Munich, Germany. And like I was saying, different characters, same themes with all these religions. Well, this Poseidon and his staff here reminds me of the devil and his pitchfork. Very similar, wouldn't you say, my friends? Well, my friends, I guess you could say the Illuminati's plan of bringing down the Christian religion is definitely working, because as you can see, Sunday night, hardly anybody in there. You could see what low attendance there is on there in such a busy place here. So that's what they wanted. They're bringing in the Great Reset. That's what they get. Well, my friends, this is a statue of Archangel Michael. Looks like he's killing the devil or some kind of thing there. So one of the cool things that we're seeing here in Munich.